Guys, it's your boy Matt here, and today, we got some interesting news in the boxing world. They're saying that Shakur Stevenson and Oscar Valdez are going to be getting it on. Reportedly, the talks are for April 30th, I believe, and this would be in Vegas. So, big fight, 130 pounds, both guys coming off wins. Um, Oscar Valdez, obviously one of the greatest and biggest upsets in boxing history over with his KO victory over Miguel Burchett. Knocked him out cold. No one was expecting that. Hurt him with a left hook early in the fight, and Burchett was just never the same after that. And he ended up also KOing him with that left hook. He dodged a few punches, ducked, and he landed that left hook clean, and Burchett just folded. It was sad to see Burchett go out like that, but it's part of the sport. It's boxing, and then you have Shakur obviously coming off that stoppage win over Jamel Herring. Very impressive win. He looked very sharp, very well rounded. People weren't happy with his last performance because they said, "Oh, you could have got him out of there. You could have stopped him, gotten rid of him." But this fight, he made a statement, stopping Jamel Herring and late in the fight, but definitely not a quick stoppage. I think Jamel was messed up. His eyes were shut. He took enough punishment. It would have just gone worse. And yeah, but in terms of Shakur and Oscar Valdez fighting, this is a great fight, guys. Like at the 130 division, there's not many guys that can compete with these top 130-pound guys. Shakur, I think, is the future of boxing. He's already a world champion at two different weight classes. But by winning this fight against Oscar Valdez, there would just be no question about it. But in terms of what I think would happen in this fight, it's tough because Oscar Valdez, he's a Mexican. Like he's a warrior. He fights with his whole heart. Never backs down from any challenge. That Burchett fight, he was an underdog coming into that fight. Nobody thought he could. Like everyone thought there was a chance that he would win, but most people thought that Burchett would edge him out, and we saw what happened. He hurt him, and Oscar Valdez obviously training with Eddie Reynoso. That Canelo camp, will that play a factor? Obviously, Canelo can't fight for him, but Eddie's a great trainer of the year, and scored that vicious KO. I'm sure he could do it again. Obviously, there was that the scandal with the testing positive for whatever it was. But that's besides the point. Shakur, it's gonna be an interesting fight because if Oscar just stands in the middle of the ring, tries to box with Shakur, he's gonna lose. He's gonna lose on points easily. But it's also tough I think his best shot is to make it a rugged fight. Get into Shakur's chest, get his head in there, and then bang away, tee off on him, make it a rough fight, make him uncomfortable. Because if not, Shakur's just gonna back him down, which I think would happen anyways. Because that game plan, even though it would making it a rough fight for Shakur would definitely help Oscar. It's also easier said than done. It's hard to do against a guy like Shakur who's so sharp and well rounded. So I'm taking Shakur in that fight. Yeah, I just think it's his time. Oscar, obviously great fighter. I'm not counting him out by any means. I'm just saying if I had to take one, I'd definitely go with Shakur just because he seems like the more talented, precise puncher. He's very calculated. He doesn't take too many risks, which can be a good thing. But from a real brawl fight fan type of perspective, that might be boring. But at the end of the day, Floyd does it. Devin Haney does. All these pure defensive boxers. They do that. He doesn't have to stop Oscar Valdez. It would be a statement just beating him because he's such a great fighter. But yeah, that's basically. Obviously, I don't think this fight is confirmed yet by any means. It was just talked about just a few days ago. I think it might have just been yesterday, but still a very good fight to look forward to if it does happen. Obviously, we want to see these big matchups take place. With all the politics in boxing, it could be difficult, but it's just something that you grow to appreciate more and more as time goes on. You begin to take into consideration boxing as a business, the politics. When I say politics, I mean like different promotions trying to work together and make big fights happen for the fans. It's good for the sport, and I hope that we could see more of that. The lightweight division, the welterweight division especially, and then we'll go from there. A lot of good boxing I'm expecting for the year 2022, so I hope you guys are prepared for that. Stay tuned. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. If you're new and you're not subscribed, what are you doing? Let me know in the comments what you guys want to see next. If it's boxing, UFC, basketball, anything trending, sports, trending in pop culture, whatever you guys want to talk about. The news, let me know. I'll pump out a video for you guys real quick. No problem. I'll give you all my thorough explanations for why I take a certain stance on that topic of discussion. And yeah, you guys can let me know what you guys want to see next. And peace. I'm out of here.